Hello, I'm Luke Stone. This is the 5-Minute Review. Today's episode is brought to you by Star-Crossed Comics. Different views, one vision. Don't forget to check out Star-Crossed Comics at www.starcrossedcomics.com. All right, today's issue is The Elemental Balance by InZane Comics. This is from writer Zane Shinwari and artist Luke Horseman. I got to tell you, I really like this book. There's a couple of really cool elements to it. Pun intended, the elemental balance. So just to kind of give you a recap, just a little bit of info about what this book is going to cover. It has elementals in there, but it's not just your 4 elementals, I believe, because they give you a hint in the book that there might be room for elementals from every element on the periodic table. So it's pretty cool. I will say that the art is really, really nice in it. The layouts are really cool. Luke has done a great job of really bringing in some detail and some cool art to back up the story. As you can see, this first page, things look great. Now, he is very stylistic with his characters, with his people, and so I have a tendency to like those kind of things and lean towards those, even though I'm really all about some of those more realistic art, but I really like the stylistic stuff here. Reviewing more of the art, if you look over here, we've got this page right there. You can see that the colors are vibrant. It's fun. There's some whimsy to it, but at the same time, there's some dark elements like you see on the page prior to that. It's very nice. Now, I will bring up that the writing is very good in the story. Character development is done well. So as you can see, this is one of our main characters. Her name is Chloe, and this is her boyfriend. Very likable characters. You kind of want to see what happens with them, and you're kind of rooting for them almost from the beginning. As you can see down here, there is some amazing art in the layouts. Detail is great. Storytelling is good. It's very visually stunning. Now, I will say here's another thing that I liked about this book that maybe gets overlooked in a lot of indie books is the lettering. The lettering is really, really good. You see, I think that one of the hardest things to do is do the relational kind of building pieces in the storytelling. It's where there's a lot of conversation. It really creates who the characters are and the relationships that they have. But it's not as fun or interesting to draw as, like, I don't know, a mudslide or a ship that's being torn up by a giant wave or something like that. So it's really important that the pacing is done well. It's really important that you can kind of read the dialogue, and the lettering has been done great here. It's all paced well. It's all done well. Great attention to detail and finishing work. If I were going to give this book a critique, I will go to it right now. It's the cover element up here where it says the elemental balance. It looks a little bit like something that could be done on Photoshop, kind of like early learning kind of stuff. It just looks like textures and bevels and things like that. So it's not as impressive as, say, the rest of the book is. The rest of the title work looks really, really good. So I would say that's the only thing for me that seems a little out of place. Now, InZane Comics, you can go to InZaneComics.com. That's InZaneComics.com. To learn more about this book, in the description of this video, I'm going to put down here other ways that you can get a hold of this book. I know that Zane Shinwari is in the process of finishing up book 5, and that's going to be going to Indiegogo, he said, in October. So there are 3 more issues or chapters of the elemental balance, and I hope to bring those to you once I have those read, let you know what's going on. But right now, as it stands, the elemental balance gets a thumbs up from Luke. So make sure you go check out the elemental balance. Where to find it is in the description of the video. Today's episode has been brought to you by Star-Crossed Comics. Different views, one vision. Don't forget to stop by the store at www.starcrossedcomics.com. Check out one of the many titles that we have for some great creators.